Hello, everyone. This is Crystal here with your daily reading for September 14th, 2020. And in this reading, as always, we're picking up on the vibe and what that means for us. So, the Two of Wands is first. Then we have the Emperor in reverse and the Empress in reverse, which is very much taking my attention. Because we've had the Empress now that I'm thinking about it, 2 days for sure. I know. And it was upright over the weekend and now it's in reverse. So that really sticks out to me. We have to be on our self-confidence, self-worth, self-value. And also some of you all can be having serious conversations around mom and dad, or the parental roles that you play. Sometimes the Empress and the Emperor in reverse can be mom and dad not seeing eye to eye, or the divine feminine in the relationship not seeing eye to the divine masculine, and this causing some type of personality clash. So the Two of Wands instantly gave me that feeling that you're looking away. Like, I wanted to say almost you're turning your back on something. And for some of you, it might be hard feelings with feeling like you have to turn your back on your parents in some way. That can sound really bad. But let's chat a little bit more about that. Sometimes if your mother has always been toxic, or your dad has always been toxic, or always maybe just calls you when they need something, or just let's just say you had a very, let's put ourselves in the shoes of people who've had a very harsh experience with their parents. Sometimes, even though it's hard, they have to cut that cord of attachment. It doesn't mean that they don't love their parents. It doesn't mean that they're horrible children. It just means that for my own sanity, I have to be in a place that is safe for me, to where I don't feel stressed out or attacked. And I think sometimes in a healthy way, we have to turn our back on some things in life. Maybe sometimes not completely all the time, because the Two of Wands is just a moment. But today you just may have to. There might be situations, people, boss clashing with you, or, person in your life who's always bossy clashing with you in some way. It just depends. You're better off turning your back. I wanted to say turning your back to the BS, because that's what it feels like. It's not to say see somebody hurting and not help them on the street. It's just saying don't help someone else if it's going to hurt you. Don't feel obligated to stay in a job or a person's life, or keep a certain role that society says should be a certain way if you're not feeling that today. Because the Two of Wands is like, you're definitely moving forward. And for some of you all, this is deeply moving past like deep mom dad issues, or issues within having balance in the home. And I am feeling some of you all just really are needing, or I should say desiring, that healthy balanced relationship, or a healthy home, or more balance in the home. Now the Two of Wands is saying, like, wake up with your own agenda and stick to it. Like, the Two of Wands is like, I have the world in the palm of my hands. As humans, the world makes us seem like we all can't accomplish certain great things, but we all can accomplish great things, no matter what cards we've been dealt in life. And the Two of Wands is saying, look to that world that you're holding in your hand. Look into the world that you want to see, not the world that people are projecting or trying to make you believe to be true today. Sometimes that's an ego blow. Oh, you're too serious, or you're not funny enough, or you're not pretty enough, whatever it might be. Ignoring all of that and more so focusing on what you do want to see. Now, Jupiter is direct. I'm not trying to make everybody super optimistic and being like, oh, my boyfriend's been abusive for 6 years, but I'm going to turn my back and just act like it's not happening today. No, I'm not saying that. What I am saying today would be that day where you're like, okay, I'm getting out of this abusive situation, job, relationship, me. Sometimes it can be yourself, always putting yourself down, not having enough self-value, and needing to take a new approach to how you view yourself or a situation. Back to the abuse. If somebody was in an abusive situation, they could find out today that they can find, new ventures to get into. They can, if there is help, there is somewhere else outside of what it has been. So the small things, once again, we're seeing this topic, maybe because it's Virgo season, I don't know, but we're finding that the smaller things are what we should be paying more attention to right now, not the big things. More like, what are you passionate about? What makes you feel like you came to this planet to do? It's just your heart. I just feel if we can focus on the things that make us feel great and passionate, we can do a great job. Now, you can't get too crazy with this, though. Don't get me wrong. You can't just be like, I'm going to go buy the Maserati, or I'm going to go just jump off the bridge. Like, no, you still have to have, there's a lot of room for not having structure here. Why do you think people yearn to have masculine and divine feminine energy in a home together? Because it brings some type of balance. And I said exactly what I meant. It can be two women, one masculine, one feminine, or just actually a woman and a man, whatever that looks like for you. But not to stress over your parental roles or how hard it is to be a single mom and try to do everything, and the fact that you don't have the structure. Some of you all are stressing because just being a parent is becoming very overwhelming for you. So that's okay. That's a natural feeling. It's kind of like when women go through postpartum after pregnancy, they're very hard to understand unless you've been through it. It's all it lasts a moment, you'll get over it. But it's like when you're in that moment, it's a little difficult. So regardless, today, make it your day. Look out into the river and the ocean side, and let's try to conjure up some beautiful things. I'm definitely going to be trying to tap into that Two of Wands. I want to be on the good side, I want to feel great. So yeah, I hope this helped, and I hope that you all have a great day. If you do want to get a reading with me, you can always email me at crystalneath@gmail.com. Besides that, have a great day, and I'll see you for Tuesday's reading.